We got Tyson Fury, who says he's retired. Do you believe he's retired? He said also something that if you do win the fight, then he's not retiring.
That's what he said? Are we quoting that?
Yeah, we are quoting that.
So he's not retired then? Because I'm going to win the fight. Yeah.
Hi, Michael Buffer here. Let's get ready for Boxing Arabia.
Champ, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Good to see you back here in Saudi Arabia. How do you feel about that? You're in a different city now, Jeddah. Last time it was Riyadh.
Yeah, I'm doing a whole tour of Saudi Arabia, but it's good though, you know, honestly. Riyadh last time was phenomenal. I think this is going to be nice. My heart feels pure, feels clean. I feel warm to the place, which is important when you go anywhere. The hospitality is always good. When I come to Saudi, the 2 times I've been here, the hospitality has been good. So thank you to everyone that showed me love, made me feel welcome. And that led me last time to get the victory. So keep on supporting because we're back again.
I was going to say, do you feel like Saudi gives you a certain energy, like with the people's support and the love? Does it make you feel like you're the people's champion here?
100%. I go by when I step off a plane anywhere in the world, or when you go into a building, energy is important. It's like, you know who your friends are, you know who's for you and who's against you. And when I come to Saudi, I feel like the people are for me. You know, the way you guys welcomed me yesterday, you can't help but, even if you're in a bad mood, it brings a smile to your face. And I think that's important. So I feel good when I come here.
How do you feel about boxing in the Middle East? And of course, especially Saudi. I mean, like, history is being made here in Saudi. And
massive.
As you know, Skill Challenge Entertainment and Prince Khalid's plans and vision for boxing in Saudi. How do you feel about being part of like the 2 biggest fights that are happening here in Saudi?
The Skill Challenge and Prince Khalid, smart. They think outside the box. So I've seen that there's been a big benefit of growth in sport in Saudi since we last came here. And I know they've got big projects around for tourism as well. And sports brings a lot of people and eyes to a country as well. So it's great that they're expanding their thoughts in sports. I'm happy, I'm blessed. I'm honored to be a part of like a great event like this. Look, I didn't want to lose the fight, but I've lost, and I'm ultimately here to win. But at the same time, I know there's a lot of benefit for a country and the people as well to bring entertainment. So I'm going to bring entertainment. We're going to have a good time. We're only a few weeks away, 9 weeks or 8 weeks. So just hold it tight a little bit longer and we'll be here rocking and rolling, fighting for the heavyweight championship of the world.
Fantastic. Speaking of the first fight, what do you think went wrong? Like when you look back at the fight, the tapes, and when you reflect on the fight, what went wrong?
He hit me in the head more times than I hit him.
Was it like, what was the style that made that challenge? Was it?
He's a good fighter. We got to give him his credit. You know, so well done to him and bad luck to me. I got my tactic wrong, my approach wrong. He got his approach right. I don't try and overcomplicate the situation. For example, I won 4 rounds, he won 8 rounds. Yeah. All I have to do is win 3 more rounds, and then I'll become champion again. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So if I want to keep it simple, but there's a lot of work that goes into winning 3 rounds in elite sport. Like, for example, the 100-meter race. Milliseconds will win you a gold medal compared to a silver. And in boxing, you talk about 3 rounds. People don't want to give up the belt. So he's going to fight every minute of those rounds, but I'm ready. I'm looking forward to the competition. My mind's in the right place.
Nice. Let's talk about collaborating with Robert Garcia.
Yes.
What does that add to the skill set? How do you? What's the experience so far?
So I look back and I think I wish I'd done it earlier, but we're here. We embrace it. It adds a lot for me, for the whole training team, for the environment. I respect the coach. I respect the man as well. I've watched and I've known of him a long time, and he supports me as well. You know, there's a lot of people that are haters, and remember the energy. Right. Yeah, he supports me, and I feel most importantly I can be myself around him. There's certain people you have to act a certain way when you're around them. Always be around people that you can feel comfortable with and you can be yourself, and that's the main thing. And he'll get to know me more. I'll get to know him more. But first and foremost, we're here to do a job, and he's the man for the job.
Great. I'm going to quote you from a week ago or so, where you said, "A happy fighter is a dangerous fighter."
Oh yeah.
How can what does it mean? Like, how can a fighter who lost his belt or his belts, be a happy fighter?
Well, that's from a coach's point of view. So a happy fighter wants to when you tell them get to the gym for 9 and they get there 8:55, their intentions are in the right place. Right. So that's like a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter because they're doing the work necessary for the outcome of victory. So a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter. When you tell him to do 6 rounds and his goal is to do 8 rounds, he's in a good place. Right. So it's just the saying, the quote is a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter. So when they're there putting in the work, you know that this guy's in a place where he can do what's necessary to get the victory. And that makes a dangerous fighter.
Fantastic. Last thing that I wanted to ask you was basically if you become a 3 times world champion. Of course, we don't want to talk about what's after the fight, but it's evident because we got Tyson Fury, who says he's retired. Do you believe he's retired? He said also something that if you do win the fight, then he's not retiring.
That's what he said? Are we quoting that?
Yeah, we are quoting that.
So he's not retired then? Because I'm going to win the fight. Yeah, so he ain't retired then.
Sure, because remember, actually, an undisputed fight is supposed to take place here in Saudi as well.
Correct.
Last July.
Correct. There's been a lot of talk around. I think it was July.
It was July. And then Wilder came with his arbitration.
Yeah, correct.
So, do you feel this fight is actually going to happen? I'm sure the entire world is waiting on that fight.
You know, you can always look to the future, which is important.
Sure.
Entrepreneurship, forward thinking, planning. Let's get past this stage first, for sure. This is a tough task ahead of us. And I'll be able to answer all those questions of the future once I've got through this door.
Fantastic. It's always a pleasure to have you here.
You're a star.
We feel like you're an ambassador of Saudi boxing.
Thank you so much.
And we wish you nothing but the best of luck. We're looking forward to fireworks.
Trust me, it's going to be fireworks. It's going to be big.
It's a rage on the Red Sea. Pleasure having you. Thank you very much.